Nvidia is making history, guys. $5.26 trillion of capitalization. It's pretty crazy. In the top 10, we have 4 semiconductors company. Welcome to this little update. I am James. We are the 28th of April. Let's start with my little intro. So here I am on X. It was a surreal weekend. Wall Street is still fully confident despite all the tensions in Hormuz. We had all-time highs for Google, TSMC, Micron, for Nvidia, of course. So it was a pretty spectacular day yesterday for those stocks. Correction is expected this week, maybe next week. We will see all this together today. Bitcoin will try to break out of its channel. If it does, it's going to be very bullish. If it is rejected, it's going to be very bearish. Inflation risk will be gone if the WTI goes below $77. You know this. You know my opinion. I think peace is coming to the Middle East, and maybe also in Ukraine with the end of NATO or a modification of it. The big question is when. Wall Street, however, is following Trump with the second fastest rebound for the S&P in a century, with an express golden cross on the daily time frame. Wall Street is pricing the arrival of Warsh, the next chairman of the Fed. Let's go to TradingView. So we left ourselves here with this structure in the S&P 500. We analyzed this with an ongoing impulse to the upside with this first wave, wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 within a very nice wave 3 with an extended wave 5 within this leg 3. Our horizontal shallow correction, maybe a little running flat in the S&P 500 and also in the Nasdaq for this little wave 4, and we could be currently in some wave 5. So the big question here in the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq is this wave 4 done or not? Are we going to have a little dump here in the S&P 500 with a little dump in semiconductors before starting leg 5, or are we already in wave 5? And if it's the case, we could expect a wave 5 that would have the same amplitude than wave 1. So we could reach at maximum 7,381 points in the S&P 500. We are at record highs. A correction is awaited for this week, maybe on Thursday, Friday. Don't forget that we have the earnings of 4 of the Magnificent 7 on tomorrow, Wednesday, with Amazon, Google, Microsoft, if I'm correct. And we have Apple on Thursday. So this is going to be a very important day tomorrow. And we will see if we have a decent correction, and maybe we will have a full retrace here on the S&P 500, and we could reach, maybe we will see this big supports on the algo side. Very important. Here's my green box for this maybe a little flat here for the wave 4. If it comes, it could be a nice opportunity. This box is comprised between 7,060 points, 7,020 points in the middle, and at the bottom 6,980 points for this setup in the S&P 500. I hope you liked this video, friends. If you liked it, thanks for subscribing and liking it, and I wish you a very nice day. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.